So one of the big features of the Pixel 2 is unlimited cloud storage with Google Photos. This is something they introduced with the original Pixel, and now they brought it over to this one. And they call it unlimited, and it basically is, but there's one little small fine print, and that's the original quality uploads will cease after 2020. So you have about 3 years to use that, which is more than enough, I think, for most people. But this brings up an interesting discussion, I think, which is cloud storage versus local storage, SD cards. The Pixel 2, of course, doesn't have an SD card. And if you remember, Google had like a little Pixel teaser video. And one of the problems that they were aiming to solve is, why is my phone always out of storage? They are solving a problem with unlimited cloud storage, but there are a lot of people that don't see that as an actual solution to that. They think local storage is the solution. So, Andrew, where do you stand on this debate?
I'm in both camps because I use both options on my Note right now and any phone that has an SD card. But I don't like for pictures and stuff. I completely see using Google Photos and everything like that. But there's something about having a hard backup that I enjoy. Like if I need to take my SD card out and plop it into my reader to my computer, I can access everything fine without having to make sure that everything uploaded to the cloud properly. But if I'm just like taking random pictures and stuff like that, and it automatically uploads in the background, that way I can just pull it up on the web client, then it's perfectly fine.
But like, is SD card something that you consider like when buying a phone?
No.
No.
I mean, my primary phone's a 7 Plus, so I've never had an SD card on iPhones, so it's never been like something that I, really care about to that point. It's just like one of those. It's like wireless charging for me. It's like, oh, cool, it's there, I'll use it.
Yeah, I used to care about it, when Android phones were newer, like HTC Droid Aris, Motorola Droid 2. Like back in that time, I used SD cards, but I haven't cared about SD cards in a long time. I actually use Microsoft OneDrive. Just like it's one of the first things I do when I get a new phone is I just sign into that, and then I just know that all my phones or all my photos are being backed up. It's something I don't have to worry about.
Yeah. I used to use Dropbox primarily, and I did for a few years, and then I just stopped. I don't know why. And then I just use Google Photos for most things, and then anything other than like a photo that I need backed up, I just use Google Drive, because they're always giving away like free storage for 2 years with new phones, and it just works for me. But then the reason why I use my SD card primarily is for like media content. So like I download all of my Spotify playlists for offline usage. So because I travel a lot, so if I'm traveling and signal spotty or whatever, I don't want to listen to people on the train or the plane or whatever. I want to make sure that my music's still playing regardless. Or if I'm watching a video or something, I don't want to have to deal with buffering. I just download it to the SD card.
Yeah, I mean, there are certainly benefits to the SD card. I'm not crapping on anyone that cares about it. The wireless charging comparison is a good one, because I think there are people that really care about wireless charging. That's another thing the Pixel 2 doesn't have. And I've seen people out there like, oh, it doesn't have wireless charging. What the heck? But then there are other people that are like, I've never once used wireless charging in my life. I don't care about that at all.
I mean, I think wireless charging is just literally a convenience thing. And that's what the SD card is. It's just a convenience thing, because the Pixel 2 comes with 64 gigs of base storage. If you want to opt for more storage, you pay an extra $100, and then you can have all the local storage that you want.
Right. And you can use it on whatever device that has an SD card slot, just pop it in.
Yeah.
So yeah, it absolutely is. It's an interesting debate. I'm interested to hear from everyone watching this. Are you a SD card fan, cloud storage fan, or do you really not care? You just use whatever your phone has. Let us know. This has been the Fancast. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Take it easy.